Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bosch. The number of clean diesel models in North America will double by 2014. Bosch Clean Diesel. Good, clean, fun. Bridgestone. Your journey, our passion. And by Dow Automotive Systems. Improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com.
This is Autoline Daily for January 31st, the last day of the first month. And now the news. The U.S. car market continues to recover, and the recovery could go on for years. Edmunds says that 8 million people deferred buying a new car between 2008 and 2010, and that as unemployment drops while consumer confidence grows, more and more of those people are coming back into the market. We'll soon see if they are right. Tomorrow, automakers will release their sales numbers for January. And thanks to the strength in the market, Bloomberg reports that automakers are lowering their sales incentives, and that means they'll be putting more profits in their pockets. But if you're looking for a good deal on a new car, maybe you should head down under. According to Ward's Auto, new car prices in Australia are at their lowest in 36 years if you compare average weekly wages with the cost of a new car. The average Australian now needs to work 30 weeks to pay for a Holden Commodore or a Ford Falcon, while a decade ago that would have taken close to 40 weeks. So why are cars more affordable? Wages are going up, tariffs have been reduced on imported cars, and free trade agreements with countries like Thailand mean more imported cars are competing in the market. Geez, as if the tsunami wasn't bad enough. Last week we reported that Yazaki got hit with a record fine from the Japanese government over a bid rigging scheme involving wire harnesses. Now Uncle Sam is punishing the company. According to the Detroit News, Yazaki will pay a $470 million fine for its involvement in the scheme. 4 executives will serve prison time in the U.S. ranging from 15 months to 2 years, while the chairman and CEO will return half of their pay for 3 months. Auto supplier Denso must pay a $78 million fine, and its top executives agreed to return 10 to 30% of their pay for 3 months. Last year, Furukawa was hit with a $200 million fine by the U.S. for its involvement, and 3 of its executives will also serve prison time in the U.S. Investigators say the scheme did lead to higher car prices, but they declined to say by how much. Some Chinese automakers have been ripping off car designs for years, and while we thought the practice had run its course, well, I guess some of them just can't help themselves. China Auto Times reports that state-owned JAC, the Jianghuai Automobile Company, is going to build a pickup truck that blatantly copies design cues from the Ford F-150. JAC calls it the 4R3 and will likely export it to South America and the Middle East. No word yet on what Ford has to say about the matter. Hagerty Insurance, the company that specializes in insuring classic cars, is predicting which new cars that are made today will become future classics. There's the predictable list of low production, high performance cars, but what interests us are the maybe not so exotic cars that made the list, like the Buick Regal GS, the first Buick in ages that offers a manual transmission. The Fiat 500 Abarth also made the top 10, as did the Volkswagen Golf R. Hit the link in today's show notes to see all the cars that made the list. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at some very innovative lighting technology from Federal-Mogul.
Clean diesel models in North America will double by 2014. Why? Higher take rates, lower cost of ownership, longer range and better fuel mileage, lower CO2 emissions. Clean diesel, good, economical, functional. Bosch, invented for life.
More automakers are turning to lighting to enhance the interior of the vehicle. Studies show that consumers perceive vehicles with ambient lighting as safer and of higher quality. Recently, Seamus McElroy visited Federal-Mogul's Tech Center to look at some of the lighting technology the company is working on.
First up is Federal-Mogul's ambient lighting technology. It can be packaged just about anywhere in the vehicle thanks to its innovative light pipe. which is able to evenly distribute light over larger diameters with fewer light sources. One of its more cool technologies is its LED metallized lighting. It conceals ambient lights and trim surfaces with a metallic-looking finish. So during the day it looks like a piece of metal, and at night it lights up. The company says any kind of metal-looking finish is possible, and it can even work with plastics too. Another neat lighting technology is its LED touch-free overhead lamp. It uses a capacitive sensor to detect when a hand is near it and automatically turns on. It even works when wearing gloves. And lastly, the company showed us its ultra-thin overhead lamp. Its thin design allows for more headroom, and it's also more durable because it snaps into place. No screws are needed. Federal-Mogul says this helps reduce the warranty too. It also features what the company calls its Nova Lens technology. LED lights vary in intensity and create hotspots. Nova Lens is specifically designed to eliminate these problems to provide consistent lighting in the vehicle. Federal-Mogul says OEMs are looking at technologies like these to help differentiate their vehicles from their competitors while giving the consumer the opportunity to customize their car.
Wow, pretty cool stuff. Thanks for that report, Seamus. Hey, don't forget to tune into Autoline After Hours this Thursday night when our guest will be Chris Preuss, the former head of OnStar and the previous vice president of public relations at General Motors. You can expect a pretty lively discussion. So join me and the auto extremist Peter DeLorenzo for the best insider information in the industry. And that wraps up today's show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.